Hi guys, it's Paul here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's well. Okay, so I'm filming this to go out on the 4th of May, or May the 4th be with you. So I thought I'd just do a quick Star Wars sketch. Love Stormtroopers, love Star Wars anyway. Watching the Mandalorian at the moment on Disney Plus. I'm going to do Stormtrooper helmets. I've done these quite a lot in the past. So hopefully you'll be able to have a go at this yourself. It's quite complicated, so might do the basic sketch and some of the shading, and then pause the video, finish it off, and show you the finished piece in a little while. Okay. So for this, I need a pencil. Got HB pencil here. Got my trusty Stabilo .88 fine liner, and then I've got again. Silvery grey, a darker grey, a black, and a couple of browns. And I've actually got a watercolour pencil. This is a Rexel Cumberland Derwent watercolour pencil. So I'm going to do a few kind of drips off the bottom of the helmet later on. So I'm going to just use a little bit of watercolour just to give the effect of kind of dripping off the bottom of the helmet. Okay, so loads of artwork out there for Stormtroopers. Just check out websites like Pinterest or even Google Images if you wanted to. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it quite small just because I don't really want to be spending hours colouring in. And we just need the basic shape of the helmet, okay? So what we'll start off doing is a dome for his head, okay? And you want this nice and light, just in case you go wrong on the shape, okay? And you want a slightly flatter head on this Stormtrooper, okay? So once we've got that basic shape, which is like that, okay, we can come down a little bit further, okay, just to match that. Now, you don't have to do this perfect with a ruler or anything, but you want a line across there to there, okay, and it probably will go up slightly in the middle, ever so slightly, so about like that, right? Not a wavy line. Now, bring this out slightly, and you need kind of a band going on, okay? Now the helmet itself tucks inside here, and we go again across there, okay? And again we go out slightly, and then we're going to have that kind of effect going on. Okay, so now what we want is we want a curve on this side from this line here that's just gone into that top of the helmet, and this is going to be the eyepiece where his visor is, okay? So we can curve it like that. What we want to do is try and curve it in here, but miss a little section here, okay? So we try and curve it like this. All right, now it needs to curve round. Okay, this has got to be slightly curved on this side. All right. Now, central, you want to, from this band, there's going to be another band which goes like this, okay? So, there. All right. And then we've got the inner visor here. So, obviously you never see a Stormtrooper's face, a bit like the Mandalorian. Middle of your helmet, you want about this much gap, okay? We want the visor being about the same size, both sides, okay? So like that, and then we do the same from here, okay? And we've got to curve this around, so we'll have a curve like this, and that's what we want to achieve, that kind of thing, okay, like that. All right, that's looking pretty cool. From here, we'll go like this, but then in the middle we'll curve it over. Okay, which is like the top of his nose piece, if you like. If his nose was there, that'd be the bridge of his nose. And then we're going in like that. 5 minutes on the clock. Try and do this quite quickly. Okay. Now, from here, from about here, we're going to have another piece coming down to about there. Okay. Now, I'm going to just bring this in, and then this is going to go up, and it's going to go parallel to this one. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down about parallel. Going to curve it to about there. Now on this side it's slightly different. Okay, so we're going straight like this. Okay, and then we're going to bring it in, and then it's going to go like this. Okay, and there's going to be a white line from here to here. All right, so it's going to be a curved white line. So we're going to curve it round like this, and we're going to bring another line like this round. Okay. Now from the bottom of here, we may as well carry on with this. This is going to be curved around like that. Okay, because then you've got another shape up here, which is going to go up and around like this. Okay, now from this side, slightly different, because you can see more of this piece that's on the outside of his head here. So we're going to go out to here, and then we're going to go out a little bit bulge again. Okay, and we're going to go down to there. Now from here, we're going to go out and round, and we're going to go a big curve to there. Okay, this side, I'm going to do the same. It's going to curve right round. Okay, and it's going to stop there. Okay. So now what we can do is we can work out, we've got a grill here. So from this here, this is like the classic stripe that you see on these helmets here, kind of, well, I presume it's where the voice comes from in the Star Wars films, I think it is. Okay, and that goes under there like that. All right, and you've got some stripes on here which are black and grey. Okay, and we've got a few white touches on there, little white one there. From here we're going down, bit of black there, black here, a little bit of black here, like that. Okay, so this is going to look loads better once you've got some pencil crayon on here. Okay, so we're going to one curve. This is where you need to be quite careful now, because you see how this is curved, this is curved. Okay, a little bit more there. That's curved. There needs to be one here that's curved. Okay, and it needs to go up. It needs to curve down like that. Okay, and from here, curves down and onto there. From this bit, it's going to curve down, but we're going to see that it's broken. and then we're curving this over and down like that. There we go. Now it might look a little bit odd now, but it looks loads better when we've got some colour in. Now from this side here, he's got, going to bring his helmet down, okay, and it's going to curve out and then in, and this is kind of all in shadow, okay. So I'm going to bring this around here. You might want to pause this video at some point and just see if you can keep up with me, because I'm going quite quick here. Okay, so what we've got is the basics of a decent helmet there. All sorts of colour going on. We've just got a couple of buttons on the side of his head. I'm assuming this is where they talk to Darth Vader and get the instructions, because there's foot soldiers. We've got a couple of buttons here, so we'll go around like that and in there like that. And then on this side, we've got from here, we see more of the button, because it goes up like this, and it goes right above his head, it goes to there, okay. And then we've got a white piece, which will do really just nice and loose here, not pressing on too much. And then we've got a darker kind of button here, okay. And that's pretty much it, guys, okay. We've got some black lines down here, black and grey lines down here, and we've got quite a lot of shadow to do, but that's pretty much the drawing, okay. So what we now need to do is look at, just going to give it 5 more minutes on this. We're going to look at getting some colour in. I'm going to go grey first, all right. So I'm going to go for my silvery grey first, okay. And I'm just going to start shading in this helmet from the top left. Now if you work top left to bottom right, you don't tend to smudge everything then, okay. So we'll start by just bringing in some light grey through this area, okay. And you don't need to be too tidy on this. He's basically, the Stormtrooper's been in a battle, and he's got all sorts of muck all over his head, okay. So he's been in the bad ways, and he's in the wars. It might even be that because this is a empty helmet, he might have even died in the battlefield, okay. So the idea is we're just making this look less perfect now, okay. So I'm just putting a few scars of battle on here. May the 4th be with you, everybody. Love a bit of Star Wars. Mandalorian's fantastic. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you get a chance to watch The Mandalorian, if you haven't done so already, I love that show. I'm on to episode 4 at the moment and binge watching it because my son's watched them all. I haven't seen any of them. So, bit of grey here. All right, a little bit of grey there. We're going to go a little bit more grey in this area. This is going to be darker on this side, okay. Much darker here. Going to do the black later on, okay. Now we have to get this right now, because otherwise it won't look 3D. So we're going to bring in this grey here, okay. Lots more dark under here. There's going to be black under here later on, okay. What we're going to try and achieve is all this shading, okay. And what I'll do at the end of the video is just leave it on there, leave the video playing, and just talk you through the finished piece, okay. So I'm going to stop it there, and I'll rejoin the video when I've done a bit more shading, because otherwise it's just watching me colour in. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi guys. Okay, so this is pretty much finished now. I've used a little bit of this Rexel Cumberland black and brown watercoloured pencil. So I've just got a brush and dabbed a tiny little bit of water just to give it the effect of dripping under here. Quite a bit of brown in this area here. I've done quite a lot of work, black, lots of different greys through here, kind of just, well, I've done this bit, I've gone over this with a pencil, yeah, this probably needs a little bit of work through here, so I'll just go over this ever so gently with the side of my pencil here like this. Okay, because it's not really supposed to be that white. And yeah, that's pretty much, we're pretty much finished there, guys. Lots of black. I've used fine liner here just to get the detail in there. Nice, just some ink in here with a bit of grey in the background. Okay, black for the eyes, black band across here, with some kind of war wounds, scratches all over his helmet. That's worked really quite well. And we've got this black and grey underneath his helmet here. Okay, so that is yeah, that's about it really. Just wanted to kind of show you the effects you can have. So may the 4th be with you. Hope everybody's okay in COVID-19 coronavirus lockdown. Keep watching your Star Wars. Mandalorian's on Disney Plus at the moment. That's a really good series to get into. Quite a few Stormtroopers actually in that. That's my kind of nod to May the 4th and Star Wars Day, International Star Wars Day, or May the 4th, as it were. So hopefully you enjoyed that one, and see you again very soon.